All right, good morning, folks. I'm sorry it took so long to go live. My mother called me and I had to talk to her. But hey, ATS News. Good morning. It's always good to see you, man. Uh, just sitting and chilling now. The weather's not too bad out here. The sun is shining. It's not real cold today, which that's good. But other than that, how are you folks doing today? Mrs. ATS News, how is your day going? Thank you for hitting like, Mrs. ATS News. I hope your day is going well. I know you're a very busy lady. I need more coffee. Let me get you a cup, Mrs. That's what I'm drinking right now. Let me get you a cup real quick. All right, you always want to, you always want to be good to the ladies. Unlike some of you YouTubers, unlike some of you YouTubers, there you go, Mrs. ATS News. There is a couple of cups of coffee for you to get your day going. I hope you can hear me okay. I hope my volume ain't too loud. I hope everything's working good. Uh, oh, you're welcome, Mrs. ATS News. You're welcome. I'm waiting for my other mod to wake up. She's probably still sleeping, maybe. It was a rough night last night. Up kind of late, I think until probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, a lot of I didn't. I made this video just for a coffee video. We all know that. I think these people on these Mrs. Mrs. ATS News. I really think these people are prematurely ending the Delphi case. Richard Allen is the sole person, and we really must look into other things in the Delphi and his friends, the people he hung around with, and all of his data, all the hot phones. Even Keegan Klein was their connection there. I just think they're just premature. This case is over with, and it was Richard Allen and yada 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 and yada. Well, you know the whole thing. This is ATS News. Tahoe. Hey, Tahoe, what is going on with uh YouTube? I made YouTube. Who was it? Ombek and you a mod, but it didn't take. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me wait a minute. Let me see what this ATS News says. There seems to be the thought it was more than one person for a long time by LE in prosecution. I know that here on this channel, we caught on to the clues that they were putting out. Uh, and then as you progressed into the case and watched these other YouTubers talking about they belong to a club organization down there, which we've had a problem way before uh, the Delphi murders. There's been numerous 30 some kids or girls or that have come up missing or killed out there down south down there. So it was a problem before Delphi, and I imagine it'll be a problem after Delphi. These guys are talking about Kokomo crews, clubs, uh, gang, whatever, uh, pedo stuff and everything. It very well might be. But like I said, we are not closing the door on this case. And we would like to get all these people together and bundle them in one murder racket, cartel, whatever you want to call it, pedo ring, whatever. But it's very interesting. And even if Richard Allen worked alone, this case still goes on, folks. We are seeing a lot of these men very violent towards women. Them are the people that fit the demeanor of doing something like this to a woman or a child. So it's all adding up, folks. We're trying to watch them. I can't watch every single YouTube channel. I can't. Uh, I got stuff to do myself around here. Matter of fact, I better take out the garbage. That's starting to stink. I cut up a couple onions yesterday. I mean, there's things I got to do, right? There's things I got to do. But wait a minute. I want to see now if YouTube is working. Mrs. ATS News, if you are still here, will your YouTube, when you're doing your live, will it let you go to people's channels? Why will it not let the creator, the owner of the channel, go to other people's channels to see who they are? Right? I think somebody hijacked this channel started off as John Kramer, but my fame was too big. So I had to change it. And I'm not famous, I'm just joking around, but I changed it to what everybody knows me as I was growing up in high school, whatever. Little Johnny, whatever. But it's interesting to see that we are seeing these very, very angry people towards men or towards women on YouTube, right? And these guys are not holding any punches back. They're talking very vile to women. And you know what? I'm not going to even put these guys down, but I do believe some women go out of their way to wreck men's lives. This is true. This is very true, folks. But that's when I just walk away. Instead of calling all the names, the everything, whatever, you just walk away from it. I haven't been able to check yet. Should I check in a prior live, like the chat replay? I don't know, Mrs. Atia. I am stumped. The only thing I can think of is if somebody tried to hijack the channel or claim that it was theirs. I noticed once I changed the name, thousands of Johnny Kramers popped up. Once I changed the name before this, and it was just John Kramer, there was tons of John Kramer channels popping up or whatever. I don't know. I'm just a regular dude. But there's something going on here, right? Somebody's been hacking or doing something, because it will not let me go to anyone's channel. I just tried to go to Tahoe's channel, but it refuses to let me. So I think we are hot on these YouTubers. It is a terrorist organization. These are the people, and these guys might have done time in the military, right? They might be in prison right now behind bars. I think it's everything our beloved government and the church has been telling us. A bunch of psycho madmen tried to hijack America. These people all will be hunted down by the best of the best task force and terrorist organization and government branches. It don't matter how much money you got. It don't. Funny that we mentioned this, Mrs. ATS News. We all been watching JLR. How is this guy every place, everywhere? I'm interested to see where was JLR at certain times when this was going on. How especially the Koberger case, right? We got these ladies in the Koberger case. And these ladies are doing nothing but talking about, all they know is the guy had bushy eyebrows. That could be numerous people. I don't know. How does this guy get all over the place? Sometimes he's already in the area before the crime occurs and he's just out there. How does he jump from state to state to state? I have no idea. I don't know. It could be a private jet. And this is ATS. It could be. Good God Almighty! You know, there's rumor that he hit when he did the crime, when he nabbed, when he got inside the system of that bank and took millions. Uh, they never found the money, and he put the money away. He did his time, and he got the money. So he might have a private jet. Who knows? Who really knows? Nobody really knows. I know a lot of people are coming down on him. Bullhorn Betty and numerous other people now saying that he's a hacker. Uh, some are saying he's a gigolo. Right? Got an 8-foot penis. I'm not sure. Oh, close your ears, Mrs. ATS. Please close your ears. A lot of people have been making videos about that. It's very well possible. We don't know. I want to say this much. I want to say thank God Almighty, King of Kings, that I don't hang out with people like that. And you know, I try and tell people, just being associated or being around a person that is wanted for a murder or suspicion of massive fraud and stuff like that, you become investigated yourself. You might not have had nothing to do with it. All you did was walk up to the guy and say hello. And if somebody is watching him, well, now you become a suspect because now they got to check out and see who you are and what you know. So it's very interesting. And I've been telling these YouTubers, no, don't go on their channel. Don't interview them. Don't be buddy with these people, because if you are, then the FBI or the investigators will start saying, well, he's real friendly with this person, right? They act like they've known each other for a long time, a long lost love affair or whatever, and now you become eligible to be questioned and be watched and your phone's tapped, because now you're friends, or you might have just walked up and said something to somebody, but yet that guy was being investigated for numerous crimes or possibly even murders, and now you become a suspect. No, not a suspect. Maybe just somebody that the government is interested in talking to, because they might think you're buddy with him. A lot of people think I'm dumb. I am. I'm very dumb. And I got paperwork to prove it. But I'm not that dumb where I don't know the systems and the streets. And that's true. You don't even have to commit a murder. You don't even have to sell drugs. You don't even have to be a pimp or whatever. You just are around the wrong person on the street. And if they're being investigated or watched or surveillance or anything, well, now you become part of the surveillance. And now there's a good chance you can get questioned by authorities, not because you're guilty of anything, just because maybe you know something that the government doesn't know. And Mrs. ATS News is right. Government watches us all. Yes, if you were born in the United States of America and you have a Social Security number, you already have a file with the FBI. And you ain't done nothing wrong. It's part of tracking and knowing and all this stuff. It was very complicated and everything. A lot of people are in that. Let's get back to my show. ATS News. I just tested it out on a previous live and it let me go to the channel. Fine when I clicked on the name. Yes, here or at another channel. Yes, being that you're a mod, it'll let you. So I think I have somebody monkeying with my YouTube channel. We think we know who the idiots are. And it probably might not even have anything to do with who we think it is. But yeah, I would say it's probably a hacker. And I'm going as far as to say that they're stealing views. And I got proof of that because yesterday I did a video and I had 61 views when I shut it off. Okay. I went ahead, shut the video down. It popped up showing that I had 61 views. And by the time I went back into my studio and went to my channel to check out the video to make sure the volume was working, it only had 21 views. So we have proven that these people have hacked into the system somewhere down the road. One of these channels, well, probably many, and they're stealing views and possibly subs. That's what I'm thinking. Now, a lot of people say it's impossible. No, it ain't. It's not impossible. Not at all. Not at all. And that is proof. And I didn't believe it for myself, but even somebody said you had a lot of views on that. And I went back and looked at it, and there was not 60 some views, there was 21. So someone hacking, stealing. And I think they think, I was watching The Dutchman the other day, Art of Deduction, and he was talking about Illuminati, and it's Illuminati, and they own 51% of this channel. And I'm like, you own nothing. My name's on the channel as owner. You own nothing. This is all my channel. So I think that's what it is. YouTube, somebody must have put in a request saying that this was their channel using the same name as me. And that's why I can't go to anybody's channel. It will not let me go to somebody's channel, like Tahoe's. If I click on it right now, if I click on that, well, look at now my YouTube shut down. And this is what happens every time. Every single time I start talking about something or doing something, my computer locks up. Now, it will not let me go to Tahoe's channel. It says pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on channel, add as moderator. But it will not let me go to his channel and see actually if that's the real Tahoe. So, problem, YouTube, and I've already been sending messages to YouTube that they better get their shit straight. You can't be letting a computer run the internet system. You got to have people watching. You got to have people looking. You can't. That's why these people are getting away with murder. People are reporting these people on YouTube, but it's an effing computer. There ain't nobody going to call the police, folks. YouTube is not going to call the police. And even if you did call the police ain't even going to do anything because it's YouTube and they're all actors. They're all actors, and we don't know if it's true. But many people have talked to me and said, "What is going on?" We contacted the police, and they've not picked them up. They haven't done this. They haven't done that. Because if it's corrupt, they're not going to do anything, folks. If it's this brotherhood, this club, this secret society, you think they're going to do anything? No. That's probably why I would invest in deep ground bomb shelters. Little Birdie has it that, well, somebody did hijack America and all the weaponry and everything. And it's very well possible. They might use it on us, America itself. We don't know. But the movie continues here. This YouTube saga continues. It all continues. Right? We got one of these YouTubers, JLR, which is very good at what he does. But this guy's got more lawsuits against people, fraudulent, than I've ever seen in my life. What is going on, folks? Where does he get the money to file lawsuits like this? They said he had over 2,000 lawsuits. Where do you get the money to put all this through the courts? I have no idea. He is a good reporter, and he is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Folks, I think we're seeing something very, very shocking. The government's even shocked. They're looking to me to find out what do we do. And I'm like, one thing we can do. You should have listened to the speaker when he said we might as well burn it down and start over. Well, that would have been a good point because it's mad. I ain't never seen anything so crazy. And I have a disability and brain problems. But I ain't that crazy. Now let's continue back to answering my chat. Now, please, folks, take everything I say with a grain of salt. You don't have to worry about me, folks. I'm the worst of your worries. And you don't have to worry about me. Like I said, I'm dumb, but not that dumb. I've been there. I've lost everything. Right? You ain't getting me back there again. You won't find me down on my knees praying to God in tears because I lost everything that I worked so hard for. Nope. Not at all. Let me get back to can I have 25%? No. Where something else I noticed, I can never tag your name in chat. Yeah, they hijacked it or did something. I have no idea, Mrs. ATS News, what these people have done. Someone's saying it's this other channel, a guitar channel. Some people are saying it's a YouTube channel, crime channel, known hackers, whatever. You know, like I said, it's just a matter of time before these people are found. Nobody is listening to the government. This is what happens when your authorities, your police, do their jobs. You have groups of vigilantes being built to get these people, whether, like I said, justice will be served to these people with or without the government's help. Some are saying that the government wants us to create the vigilante groups strictly so they don't have to deal with it. The citizens will deal with these people. And that might very well be true, folks. That very well might be true. The citizens are tired of the crap. This is why the police are doing nothing but protecting their own families and friends. Does that make sense to you, folks? They ain't protecting me. It's unreal. Now, once again, this is all talk on YouTube channels. Can you believe any of it? I don't know. Right? This is just what people are talking about on certain channels. And I get around on YouTube. So it is very well possible that this is a real vigilante group that is being formed. And they themselves go after justice when the police won't. So the government did this to themselves. The police departments did this to themselves. yada yada, the religions, the church, folks, it's all over with. I know you don't want to hear it. It's so close to Christmas and everything, and we're trying to keep this war till after the holidays, right? It's about our kids, family in America. But keep in the back of your mind, folks, it's not a joke. They got America surrounded. And when the devil's in the hen house, there ain't nothing you can do, folks. This will happen whether you like it or not. All we could do is prepare for it. That's all we could do. That's about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say something's going pretty crazy. This is ATS News on my channel. I've really been screaming out for help. Right? Somebody has hijacked my channel or done something. I don't care, and all these people, we're Freemasons. We belong to this club, this gang. We ride motorcycles. Good. We want to get you all in one spot. There is power in numbers. A lot of these YouTubers been saying, well, there's power in numbers. You got to stick together. Why? What are you folks doing? What are you YouTubers doing that you need to stick together, that there's power in numbers? There is also power in getting all of you in one spot so we can handle the situation in one go. But it's just crazy, right? It's complete crazy. It's a two-way street, folks. It's a two-way street. I'm already dead, right? Years and years ago. I'm only here on the grace of the good Lord. All right, let's get back to chat. The host can't, while live, unless you have another device to do it. No, I can't. It won't let me look at anybody's channel. It will not let me go to anybody's channel. So, yeah, we got a problem in America, folks. We are trying to hold it off until after the holidays. But we got a serious problem, folks. We caught a lot of police pimping out girls. We caught a lot of police lying, fake warrants. We have caught a lot of corruption in America. You should tweet YouTube support on Twitter and ask them. I don't have Twitter. YouTube and Facebook is I don't have this problem with Facebook. Listen, the church is telling me that I got a witch that was sent to try and destroy my life. This is ATS News. I'm like, where is she? What witch is doing that? I knew it had to be a woman. I knew it because there is no hell like a woman scorn. And no, it's not. I'm not talking about Mrs. ATS News or anything. I'm just saying it's true. I don't do tweet. I don't do Twitter, Mrs. ATS News. I don't do any of that. I don't do any of it. I'm so out of the loop, Mrs. ATS News. I needed real help here. I really did. I was getting attacked by, especially when I started putting the dots together in the Delphi case. These people came hard and strong, right? And then we found out that one of these YouTubers was connected to a guitar channel or a music channel, right? And I was like, you got to be kidding me. And that's when I really dove in deep to it, because we don't have these problems in rock and roll, right? In classical rock, whatever it may be. Usually these kind of things happen within this rap music, very violent, very controlling with the women, stuff like that. So I don't know what to believe. There's so many things out there. We just don't know what to believe. I I know you do some form of exercise because you are that vain. I don't know what he's talking about. Like never be seen without your backward cap on. I have no idea. No, I'm not vain at all. Not at all. I'm just tired of putting up with your people's shit. That's all. Right? We're pushing for this. Everybody knows it's time for a cleansing on YouTube and in America. There ain't nothing nobody can do about it, folks. And this goes back to you folks shouldn't be trolling people, right? Who's the main brain paying these trolls to do this? Then you can track every one of them to certain channels. Heck, I was in a channel last night, and as soon as I popped into that channel, here come 3 or 4 people out of the blue. Maybe they're linked, somehow connected to my channel. I have no idea. Like I said, Mrs. ATS News, we screamed out for help. They wouldn't help, so people took it into their own hands. And when people take things into your own hands, when the Justice Department and government do not do their jobs, people take it into their own hands. And some of these people are very brilliant chemists, weapon artists, blacksmiths, and they take things into their own hands. And then you got massive body counts and everyone's standing around going, what's going on? Well, see, you failed to do your job, government. And when you fail to do that, these organizations, you open the door to these evil organizations. And then you got massive death all over. And that is what we are seeing right now in America and all over the world. And it is just a touch, just a tip of what's coming. They want to say now that it's impossible. Nothing is impossible, folks. Nothing. How many times do I have to tell you if Elon Musk can put a flying garbage can in the sky and send it to the moon when people said that thing will never leave the ground? Nothing, and let me repeat this again, nothing is impossible if you have the right people at the right place at the right time. Nothing. Any lab work that anything to do with a lab can be manipulated. Anything within the Justice Department can be manipulated. Nothing is impossible anymore, especially in the double murder of 2 young girls in Delphi. That's Ben Deho from a guitar channel. Psychobabble is or whatever. So for you folks out there, Mrs. ATS News, if you're still watching, ma'am, my apologies if I said anything rude. I like to respect ladies. I'm not an idiot like most of these ladies. What's wrong with you ladies? Some of you. Are you mad because they didn't? I don't blame you. Some of these men are very, very uh, angry and vile towards women. I'm not one of them men. I support these ladies. They're very independent ladies. They're very good at what they do. And they're very smart ladies. And I got a bad rap, folks, right? I got a couple witches that just will not let it go. They just cannot let it go. Very angry, very mad. No, I do not have 900 kids. I'm 50 something years old. Okay. I've never been married in my life. These people are saying I'm married. I'm like, I was never married. Never. In my whole life, 50 something years, I have never been married. I don't know who these people think I am, or they were led. Here's the thing: a lot of these people are being taken out because they lied to the government. The government spent millions. And you know what the end thing was? Let me tell you what the government said. We got taken for a ride. You sure did get taken for a ride. You were chasing innocent people because you believe these crackheads and these pedo child molesting trafficking pieces of shit. And you, government, were taken on a ride in the police force. And you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay for that. You listened to a bunch of junkies. And a lot of innocent people died. And a lot of people lost everything they had going off of a fucking junkie. You're going to pay the price. You know it, and I know it. Excuse my language for cursing, but I'm very upset. These people are wrecking people's lives. They believe junkies in the Delphi case. Rapists and pillages themselves. Why? Because their family was a police officer. That's why. And even though them cops knew that it was a lie, well, they did it because they were family and part of the brotherhood or organization or whatever they want to call it. I'll tell you what, America's going to open up that checkbook. Indiana's going to open up that checkbook. And it's going to start writing checks to people that their lives have been wrecked because of a bunch of junkies and kiddie porn people. I don't know what to tell you, government. I don't know what to tell you, Indiana. I don't know what to tell you, police force. But it ain't looking good, baby, because there's talk of other countries coming in and Illuminati, and you folks are screwed. If they got to light up this whole country, they probably will. And that's the truth, folks. They think I'm joking. I'm like, no. Are you kidding me? They will burn this country down. It'll be a crater before they let you get to the head guys. Good morning, Mrs. Ombeck Pecky Peck. Are you doing okay? Are you safe, Mrs. Ombeck Pecky Peck? I've been watching your channel. You've been very upset lately. Are you okay? Just making sure. And that's another thing. People get pissed at me because I check on ladies that people are abusing, and they're like, you shouldn't give a crap what it. I don't know. I probably shouldn't. That's my whole thing. That's my whole problem. I care too much. I probably shouldn't. Right? Nobody gave a crap about me when I was dying and crapping in my own feces, laying in a bed on my deathbed. Right? Well, except for a couple family members, but yes, I think Johnny Tahoe watched me over at my house. Oh, Tahoe spying on you? Tahoe. I am safe. Thank you. All right, Miss O'Beck. Tahoe. Quit the spying. My God. Oh, you did it for a cookie. Good. 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 But Tahoe, you quit stalking these ladies. Psychobabble. Go back to your channel, your guitar channel or whatever. Prepare for war, man. This ain't no joke. People think I'm joking. I'm like, oh no, we're gonna hold this out until after Christmas because we want the children to have a great holiday. After that, it's gonna be full blown. There ain't nothing anyone can do about it. This is gonna be the greatest movie. I want everybody, if you're out there and you're working for me, go ahead and keep the cameras rolling, folks. We're going to have all this footage. This is real life footage. No, Beck, I know. Tahoe Batty. Tahoe, yes, Tahoe. I think Johnny Tahoe watch me at my, yes, Tahoe. Oh, you want Tahoe to watch you at, I don't, Tahoe, get on a plane or drive your BMW out there and go watch her at her house or whatever. Are you safe there, Johnny, Sir Johnny? I am doing okay. If I can keep these people from putting curses and witchery and trespassing and other people's sicknesses, I think I'll be doing all right. Oh my God, I had it on top chat the whole time. Ain't we supposed to have it on live chat? I keep messing up. Hey folks, I'm just an observer. I'm just a sub and a viewer. I have no idea why I have no control over my YouTube channel. I have no idea what happened to Jacket on back. Hold on, I gotta relieve myself of this coffee. Here's the thing. These people are trying to, they act like if you talk about, now I've been on YouTube for a long time. Long time. For me. For some people, not long, but probably over 11, 10, 11, 12 years. Maybe longer than that. So we watch a lot of this stuff, right? I'm not the one that started up this witchery, sorcery, sacrificing stuff, right? This black magic stuff. I couldn't tell you how to do it if my life depended on it. I'm not the one that started this mess. This was thousands and thousands of years of what they believe. There is nothing anyone could do about it. The government can't even stop it, folks. YouTube can't even stop it. I bet you YouTube is paying these people. You read the YouTube contract, they're not liable for anything. They are not watchdogs. YouTube has actually had people, they've let people show real life footage of murders as it happens on lives. As these people are doing a live video, they actually killed somebody on a live. So do you think anybody's going to do anything? No. Most of our boys are over in another country fighting other wars. This was all planned strategically. The government was hijacked. The country was hijacked. Right? This racist, white supremacist group has hijacked everything. Yeah. Thanks for letting us know. Most of us will be in our bomb shelters with our buttons on them. And everything's been taken over. Right? When we must get rid of this problem before it spreads all over the earth. So why are people here? I have no idea. There's a lot of talk now. Oh, good morning, little Debbie. There she is. The great little Debbie, Debbie Fox. There she is. I'm glad she's up. Did you get your cup, Debbie? Do you need a cup of coffee? Debbie, let me get you a cup of coffee. No, I have some other suspects that we're going to be looking into. They are YouTubers that fit that demeanor and are very violent people. Oh, wrong thing. Hold on a minute, Debbie. Hold on, Debbie. All right, there you ladies go. Miss Debbie, there you go. So, like I said, folks, this is an ongoing case in Delphi. Am I locked up? You know what? I'm going to start using my other computer because whenever last night I used my other computer and it worked beautifully. As soon as I switched over and started using this uh, computer, it messed up. Hey, what's shit up, psychobabble? I don't know, psychobabble troll. You know, I was talking to somebody on another channel in a mod. So there must be something to that these people do not want their faces exposed or their real names exposed. So I imagine they're probably going to start getting rid of anybody that doesn't have a real face and a real name. But you know what? Mrs. ATS News was telling me that I should have a 2-part verification, which that's what I need to do. I notice in my studio, when I open up my studio at the top, it says help us with a 2-step verification that this is really you know, on this channel or whatever. I haven't read into it, but I got to pay more attention to what some of these ladies are doing. I need somebody to know exactly what they're doing and when it comes to YouTube. And yeah, like I said, I did a video a couple days ago. When I shut the video off, it said 61 views. By the time it rendered and it was done, I only had 21 views. So somebody's doing something. I imagine they're probably making billions off of me. You know what? Since the day I was born, I've been a money making machine for some of these people. Like I'm a peasant. So somebody's been slavery is real. And I'm tired of listening to the black people, no offense, scream about slavery when the history and the fact is proven that white men were slaves and sold. So every race and creed was a slave at one time to the empire. Do you folks understand that? I didn't get no check from the government saying, here, Mr. Kramer, your family were slaves. I didn't get nothing. I'm sorry, folks. But truth be it, every race and creed were slaves to the empire. I don't know how much it'll take to get it through your heads. Black Lives Matter. Uh, all life matters, whether you're black, yellow, green, brown, white, whatever. All life matters. I'm disgusted. The Lord is disgusted. Everybody's disgusted at this madness that happened. Debbie Fox retyped it and said, "Shut up, psychobabble." Then you said it so well. Everybody misses Debbie Fox. So what are we finding? We're finding that these people are sending women. They're sending beautiful, incredible women. Why? To infiltrate our channels and possibly attack us and give us evil, witches, curse us, from what the church channels are saying. So it's very possible that some of these people sent these women. Why? To get intel, or to infiltrate, or to try and get photos, private conversations. Why? So they can post it on the internet. And they call it exposing. It's blackmail, extortion, terrorist techniques. So it is the truth, folks. Right? That is the truth. That's what some of these YouTube channels have been doing. Why? I have no idea. Probably, like I said, to blackmail and extort people. Right? We have the one YouTuber on here that was so-called crime fighter, so-called connected to the government, with family, with police and everything, but yet was blackmailing a woman. And if she didn't do this, say that, he was going to release her nude photos that she sent to the world. We're dealing with a bunch of psychos. I can't build prisons fast enough to hide you folks. So I've come to the conclusion with Elon Musk. We are making prisons, spaceships, rockets, and we're going to launch you folks out into outer space, where you will spend the rest of your lives out in space. It's the only thing. I don't care, White House, Pentagon, Congress, Senate. Get them off of this earth. They're nut jobs. Ombek, thank you very much for stopping in, Ombek. You're safe. If you want, I give you ranch, Ombek. But you have to be very, very good. I think you have people following you, Ombek. Either that or Tahoe's has people following them. Because whenever Ombek comes into channel, there surely is Tahoe. Whenever Tahoe comes into my channel, there surely is Ombek. You two get your love squats together and love each other and quit arguing and fighting. Right? Yes. Yep. Bye, everybody. Debbie, you're leaving too? No, well, I must have upset a lot of people on this channel today, but that's okay. Like I said, I was talking to ATS News, and I have no control over the channel anymore. I did. It used to let me go to everybody's channel, but it don't anymore. It don't. So I think we pretty much figured out. Let's see what Mrs. Debbie Fox says. Looks like everyone messes with Johnny till I come along, just like I knew would happen. I've been watching for a while. Proved my point. No, yes, here they come. Bunch of here they come. Here's psychobabble. Oh my God, here comes. Oh my God, Debbie's leaving now. Hit like. ATS says hit. Thank you, Miss ATS News. But like I said, Miss ATS News, I have no control of the channel. It will not let me go to people's channels. It'll let the mods. I'm not sure if it'll let the mods, but yeah, I have no control over the channel. So explain that, YouTube. I am the real John Kramer. I am the real Johnny Kramer. You got a lot of explaining to do, Google, YouTube, whoever runs a show or whatever. I don't know. Let me see what Psychobabble says. Debbie is standing under the holiday camel toe Johnny. What? Now's your chance. I have no idea what he's talking about. That's mistletoe. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I have no idea. They said I was crazy. Oh my God. I've never gone into someone's chat or channel and been so rude. It's flabbergasting. I know they love each other. Why don't they get married? Is she underage or he's married and they don't want each other's partners to find out? I don't know why don't they just get married? I don't know why they got to come. 9 people watching you, Johnny. No, there ain't. It's showing 0 people in here. It could be all computer generated. Hello, Miss Airy Fries. Was that Airy Fries or Ariel? Let me back up here and check. Aries Fire. I'm sorry. I got that wrong. Hello, Miss Aries Fire. Let's see what Root says. Will the real Johnny Kramer please stand up? I am the real Johnny Kramer. I'm also the real John Kramer. I told these people I changed my channel name. Right? They found out that I was Jigsaw. But don't worry, folks. We got a brand new torture room for you. And soon we'll be out. Here comes Slim Shady. Once again, Debbie Fox has proven her theory right. Here comes the madness. Yo, Slim, what's up? We're talking about the Delphi case and numerous cases and YouTubers that them themselves, everybody thought were superstars and crime fighters and very good people. But then as the truth came out, these people were actually wanted for murders and madness and all kinds of stuff. It's just unbelievable. And here we are. Here we are going crazy. And it always rounds, bounds, and goes and turns back around to somebody's doing something they shouldn't be doing. God bless them all. I don't know what to say. I do want to thank my 2 mods for being here today, Mrs. Debbie Fox and the great Mrs. ATS News. Folks, check out Miss ATS News's channel. Great channel, very peaceful, very calm. Sometimes even people joke around and chat. Very, very good channel. Very, very polite, respectable. And please do not attack her channel, folks. You'll be taken out, reported. And she is also a married woman. So take that off of the table right away, bunch of you idiots out there. All right, hold on a minute, folks. I got to check my message. All right, I am back. YouTube. I have no idea what's going on with YouTube or my channel. I have no control on Beck. I used to be able to click on your name and go to little Ombek Pecky Peck's channel to see if that was the real Ombek, because they've been making so many fake accounts. It's unbelievable. But it won't let me go to nobody's channel, so somebody done did something wrong. They're close to me. The government, all the branches have been saying they're close to you. They're around. Yeah. And we'll find them. Don't worry, folks. We'll find these bad men. And they did it all for the cookie, from what Tahoe said. They did it for the nookie. They probably did, but their time's coming. God bless everybody. I'm going to end this video. We're at an hour. They did it all for the cookies. Well, there's two terms of cookies on the streets, Tahoe. It could be cookies, which is crack, right? Because when you make crack, it's a wafer, like a cookie wafer. It comes out in a big, giant, thin thing. Or they did it for the cookies, meaning they did it because they were sleeping. Maybe one of these people were sleeping with somebody and they did it for the vagina or whatever, or penis or whatever these people do. I don't know how these people can do that, but I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not part of these. You know what Lil Wayne said? Lil Wayne, the rapper, was saying, people are asking, why ain't you doing music? Why ain't you doing this? And why ain't you doing that? What can I say that hasn't already been said? What can he do that already hasn't been done? And it's a new generation. And the new generation is crazier than two cuckoo birds trying to get the last Cocoa Puff out of the bowl. So he's right. All you could do is sit back and watch. That's it. That's all we could do. I don't know what Roots say. Wonder if that hacker did something to mess up your YouTube channel. Yeah. Yeah. Either they tried to hijack it, and it's true, they are getting money and they are getting views and subs off of my channel. Or I got way too close to some of these cases. And I paid the price. They about killed me. They hacked my channel. Who knows? There's talk of maybe even nurses and doctors involved. Right? Were they killing people that got too close to the thing? Were they killing people off of lies? People were lying, and people took it into their own hands and killed people, and they were actually innocent people. And it was all a lie. Yeah, I would guarantee that a lot of these people died from that. All right, folks, I'm going to go. I got things to do today. We're watching, and that's all about we can do is watch. That's about it. There ain't nothing else we could do. You're wasting your time calling the authorities because they're not watching YouTube, folks. I just want to let you know that the police are not watching YouTube. So you can call the police, but they're not. They're going to tell you the same thing they told all of us. There's nothing they can really do about it. By the time the police check things out, these people that wipe out all their videos. So then it takes time to go through the servers to find every single video, every single channel. So, Ruth, yes, Miss Ruth, see you later. Have a great day. Be safe. God bless. Uh, like I said, we're trying to keep this massive. We all know it's coming, right? We all know that the professionals are the ones that are telling us this, right? Our professionals are telling us this. It's just a matter of time. We're trying to hold it over until after the holidays. We want the kids to have a great holiday. It's all about the kids, really. We're doing our best, folks. There's nothing I could do. I don't run the country. I wish I did. We'd be on lockdown right now, right? We'd be going through things. We'd have a different system. But I don't run the country, folks. I don't. You couldn't pay me enough because I know in the bottom line, the end run, what has to be done. And it's horrifying. But it literally, we all know it. Very sad. It's just horrible. It's horrible. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. It really does. It's just horrible. And some of you women out there being used, abused, passed around on these YouTube channels, sinking so much money into these YouTube channels and supporting these people that you thought were good. And now, well, now they're psychos, madmen. It all came back and bit them in the butt. I don't make a dime on YouTube. I don't receive 1 penny from YouTube. Not a dime. I don't have a PayPal. I don't have none of that crap. Now, I'm not saying there ain't people that are putting up names using my name, but I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I don't make a dime off of it. I make my money the old-fashioned way, honest way. If I need money, I work for it. I can't help you, folks. I can't help America no more. There ain't nobody that can help any of this. It's ugly. I imagine the government is saying it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. I imagine so. We've just seen a tip of it, what's coming. The madness continues. You folks have a great day. They keep saying I'm on welfare. I'm not on. I don't know what these people are. Somebody find these people, and these people, we know they've been tracked to channels, folks. Fake accounts that belong to these YouTube channels. These people have screwed themselves. Nobody else. Nobody else. Nobody else. My mod, Ombek Pecky Peck, your mod, Johnny. My God, it was one of my mods. Oh my God. Why, Ombek? Why? Sorry to say, Sir Johnny. No, no, it's all right, Ombek. Are you going to live long enough to receive it? Live long enough to receive? Receive what, Ruth? What am I receiving? I'll tell you what I could receive. What I need is the good Lord to give me a healing and keep these people out of me. I don't even think it's me. I think it's these people trespassing on me. I woke up this morning. I look like a prune. I'm 50 years old. Right? And then it just goes away. Boom. But then it comes back. I don't know. The witchery, sorcery, trespassing, ghost. They're ghosting us. This unbelievable. In a dark room with sheets and candles and worshiping and dude, unbelievable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be putting my name and people using fake names and everyone thinking these people are super. Look, oh wait, there we go. Slash just came in. Slash just came into my channel. Now, folks, that's a photo of Slash. Now we know that's not the real Slash, but there he is. Slash himself. Now, folks, why would Slash have an account that was just opened with no viewers? no videos, no subs. Now, if that was the real Slash, he'd have millions of views, all kinds of videos out there. Folks, YouTube is very deceiving, very, 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 very dangerous. And that's all I can say. That's pretty much all I can say. Now, you folks have a great day. Be safe. God bless everybody. And I do want to thank the great Mrs. ATS News. Now, I'm going to let you folks know, I know a lot of you are trolls that are here. Do not mess with these ladies because your ass will be handed to you. These are very, very smart ladies. Don't be messing with these ladies. Don't be messing with my mods. They're very, very good at what they do, and you don't want none of these ladies. These are very intelligent ladies. And I know most of you in my chat, the men, ain't got too many brains, but these ladies will make your head spin. Don't mess with them. I want to thank the great Debbie Fox and the great ATS News and my other mods for watching. You're all great ladies and a couple dudes that I have as a mod. I'm not sexist because I like women. These people are trying to say I'm a sexist because I like women. I'm a man. I'm sorry. I love dudes, but not love them like that. Right? Good God, what's wrong with our world? I have no idea. I don't know. You folks have a great night. Be safe. God bless you all. Keep an eye on your kids. Keep an eye on the weather. Keep an eye on the news, folks. We're trying to hold this war out. Hopefully Pentagon, Congress, Senate, the White House, hopefully they see what's going on and they stop it so this war never happens in America. We're just praying, Lord, please help us. We've been deceived. We've been led away. Some of us have been making movies and skits and doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing on YouTube. Some of us are comedians. Some of us are music people. And some of us just want to be counted as one or be a part of these great channels. Help us, Lord. We could use it. Christmas is coming up, kids, and that reminds me, I got to mail these cards with some money in for the kids. God bless everybody. Have a great day. Be safe.